Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. In the last video, we discussed about the classification of monosaccharides on basis of a number of carbon atoms, and in today's video, looking into the two most, the most important structures. Uh, you know, we need to look upon them. Uh, you may say that why aren't we going into deep now? Because this is the base right now, and we looking into, I do guarantee you that we will looking into all the the aldoses and ketoses mentioned over here, but we need to go into in the form of story so that you can understand, like, these both things, ribose and glucose, these are the things which are most important among them, and we are looking into the structures. We're looking all mentioned aldose and ketosis, and even though we're looking into ribose and glucose again in them, but right now our first priority would be ribose and glucose structures, because you'll be understanding these are having quite simple structures, and once you understand these, you will be also getting an idea to how to deal with other ones as well. So don't panic, and just uh, you know yesterday we looked upon the glucose and fructose. What was the difference? There was only the difference between this was aldoses in the one which has oxygen on the C first, and the ketosis, this is ketone sugar. So this is the one which is having uh, the oxygen atom attached on second carbon. So this is how it works. uh, Now in today's video, looking into the ribose structure first of all, and then we will moving for glucose. So uh, we have got two sort of structures, like this is structure. If this would be structure like this, so further it is divided into two different things. uh, linear structure linear structure, and one is uh, ring structure, like the one which you have drawn over here. These are the linear, like this, these are forming straight up lines, but we can also make a ring structure of them as well. We'll be looking into them as well. I'm just you will be getting idea, and just this is the base of your this chapter. So uh, let's get into it. And first of all, the most important, uh, yes, why are these glucose and ribose? You can also have an idea that why are these important. These are important because ribose is the genetic constitution of you, and even though it is a genetic constitution of a lot of animals and organisms, right? So this is the significance, and we need to look upon it. Glucose is an instant source of energy, and we are taking glucose here and there and consuming it, and all it surrounds glucose. We survive on glucose as well. So ribose first. Ribose. So let me remind you that this was uh, monosaccharide. Ribose is a monosaccharide, and it is having 5 carbon. So 5 carbon are pentose, like we have seen in the table, like pentose sugar, ribose is there. Like this is 5 carbon. You need to remember it, that the 5 carbon is called ribose. Uh, I do hope that you have learned that we are having ribose is having pentose sugar. So just relate into that, and that is the same thing. Ribose is five carbon sugar, or monosaccharide. Or monosaccharide is carbohydrate, and carbohydrate is some sort of a sugar, right? So moving into the linear structure, it is having 5 carbon, and let me draw, and let me tell you that this is aldoses. We also looked up that it was aldoses. Both glucose and ribose are aldose structure, and if you look into the structure, we've got 5 different carbons: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Let me write the number: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And among these 5, what we'll be doing is that we have if it is aldoses, we know that what would be the first carbon condition. There would be oxygen double bond over here, and we'll be having hydrogen over here. uh, the last, that is the same, uh, H2OH, right? H2OH, it is the same in all the cases, and we have bond between carbon as well. And we talk about carbon 2. uh, Here it is like this: carbon 3, carbon 4, right? So if you talk about ribose, it's having quite similar simple structure. Like we have got OH on the sides. Like it is not like glucose. Like glucose is having a change on C3, but it is not having OH, right? uh, we are not writing this because H2, 1 H here, 1 H here, O and down. We did a mistake over here. I'll be removing that. H would be here, and here, and here. So this is the uh, you know this is the structure of uh, ribose ribose sugar, pentose, right? 5 carbon, right? So this is 5 carbon aldoses. uh, I do have that you have got it. That is quite a simple structure. uh, so uh, we're going for the linear structure now. You need to practice this structure to so that you can understand. uh, Going for the linear structure, uh, we can do like, I will tell you a trick. Like you have to go for the second last carbon, uh, like this. Take a screenshot where we're doing changes in this linear structure. So take the second last carbon. Making a ring structure, do remember that you need to take the second last carbon. Here in this case the C4, in glucose case it is C5. So take the second last carbon and move its OH from here to here, right? So I'm just doing a cross on this because from here it is not present. Here it is moved from here. We are forming the ring structure. Like the second last carbon OH moves over here, and from here above, what happens is uh, the H over here, the H over here moves to this H over here, right? And this double bond get destroyed. Like we have got another bond of hydrogen over here. So this is how the ring structure forms. This is just a formation. We are not, this is not the final, but this is how the second last carbon moved. OH moved. Now here we have not got H. H is moved from here. OH is here and it moved from here. From here, oxygen is still there and it is working as a linking atom. And hydrogen is moved from upward to the C first and attached to OH. Now let's go for the ring structure. Now, as we know that uh, this is the ring structure. Like we have got 5 different carbon pentose structure. The pentose 5 different corners. Like this is oxygen. Uh, you can see the topmost oxygen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like got different these sort of things. Now what we are doing is that this is oxygen, topmost double bond or whatever that is. Remember that this comes in the pentose or the sugar which is having five uh, five cornered sugar. This oxygen comes in the glucose, it is also coming in the side. So these two interrupt. I will say that these are gonna interrupt you. C3, C4 and C5, like these are out over here, because you're gonna see that if you do see that this is something out of the ring, like this is a ring and these are something out of the ring, so this is the C5 is out of the ring as well. This is not C6, this is C5, right? So we have did this. Now let's go for uh, remaining things, like this would be here. So have I told you about the alpha and beta? Maybe not. Maybe not. I haven't told you. Like, uh, we will be looking into that in today's video. Like we have got two topics covered in this single video. That would be ring structure and the alpha beta system as well. Okay, so you're gonna see that in carbon first, what is the condition? The condition is that oxygen is here. We've got H and OH, right? So this is H, OH, and in the second carbon, what's the condition? Condition is something like this. Uh, most probably the OH comes downward. Like whatever is on the right side comes downward. Remember this thing. The thing on the right side come downward side of the structure. Carbon 3, we have got the same thing. So OH, sorry, here is H. Carbon 4, the same thing. We got H over here, and remember that in carbon 4 the system is changed. Like there is no OH, the O is here, H is somewhere with O in the C first. I do hope that you have linked something, like we have only got H which was on the right side on C4, but OH is, this is the OHO. In the talk about C5, that is the same. Here would be H2OH group attached. H2OH. This is how it forms. And to remember this, like if we have got the, if we have got, if this is there are changes in this, like C first arrangement, there can be changes. This can be like this, or this can be like this, OH up and H down. This is kind of possible, like both things can come. You're thinking how, but that happens. Like we have got proper names of the this condition where OH is down, you say them this is alpha ring structure, and the OH is up, that is termed as beta ring structure. So this is kind of a simple difference on the C first atom. Even though this can be glucose or any other thing, if there is a difference on C first, they will be alpha or beta, right? So I do hope that you have learned something. Next video looking into glucose structure. same following the same pattern. Till that, goodbye.